Good afternoon. How are you guys? This is a video. I actually can't hear you. I really liked when we did our Zoom preschool where we could hear each other. That was really fun. Okay, let's do some tapping with big lines. In other words, your sticks, wooden sticks, or pencils. These can be lines too. They make noise. Ready? You can pause the video to get your sticks. Anything you want to tap together. And here we go. Ready? Tap, tap, tap big lines, tap big lines together. Tap, tap, tap big lines together. Tap a little louder. Louder! Tap along with me. No! Tap a little quieter. Quieter. Tap, tap, tap big lines, tap them on the floor. On the floor. Tap, tap, tap big lines, tap them on the floor. Play your big lines like a drum. Like a drum. Play your big lines like a drum. Play along with me. Touch, touch, touch big lines, touch them to your toes. To my toes. Touch, touch big lines, touch them to your nose. To my nose. Touch them on your shoulders now. On your shoulders. Don't forget your head. Touch them right down to your knees and everybody to your knees. Sneeze. Sneeze in your elbow. Move, move, move big lines, move them in the air. Move them in the air. Move, move, move big lines, move them under your chair. Oh, I'm not sitting in a chair. To the front, move them to the front, to the back. To the back. Move your big lines to the side. Now put them in your lap. Tap, tap, tap big lines. Tap them on the top. On the top. Tap, tap, tap big lines. Tap till I say stop. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 stop. Now, let's try it faster. Oh, faster. Tap, tap, tap big lines, tap them at the top. The top. Tap, tap, tap big lines, tap till I say stop. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 stop. Tap, 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 stop. Woo! Wow, that was really fun. I liked that one. Okay, I'm going to sing a little song for you. And it goes like this. It's about a frog. And the frog is not like the other frogs. It goes like this. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day. And his eyes went All the other frogs went Frodio-dio-dio, Frodio-dio-dio, Frodio-dio-dio. All the other frogs went Frodio-dio-dio, but the little green frog went That's so silly. Okay, I have for you today the book I'm going to sing is called The Teddy Bear's Picnic, illustrated by Renate Kozikowski. I think that's how you say it. Look at that! Here's the musical notes again.
This is what tells me how to sing it. And these words tell me what words to say. And the pictures illustrate it all for us. Okay. If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play beneath the trees where nobody sees. They'll hide and seek as long as they please, 'cause that's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. If you go down in the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. It is safer to stay at home right now. Good job. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to play and shout. They never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. And that's it. I think I sang the end wrong. I don't remember that part. I'll have to play it on the piano to remember it. Maybe I'll sing it for you another time. But that's still cute. Okay. This is a fun book. It's the last story of today, called The Paper Bag Princess. Do you have a paper bag in your house? This is by Robert Munsch. The Paper Bag Princess. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh boy. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Boy, she looks mad. She's like, I'm going to get my friend back. Finally, as Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it, she took a hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose cut. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes." "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and burned out so many fire that he burned up 50 forests. Fantastic, said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and burned out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. Magnificent, said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Why, yes, said the dragon, and he jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, and Elizabeth shouted, Fantastic! Do it again! So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, Hey, dragon. The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside and shouted as loud as she could, Hey, dragon! The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Oh, look, there's Ronald in the dragon's lair. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave, and there was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled, and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess. What? Ronald, said Elizabeth, your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't get married after all. After all that she went through to save him, and he just complained about how she looked? What? Well, I hope you have a magnificent evening and some wonderful dreams, and we'll see you tomorrow.